Hi once again. I thought it was about time I showed another lamp out of the collection. This lamp is manufactured by Siemens and it was called the Sieray. Rather an interesting lamp, and I think could be rather rare now. I was lucky enough to pick this up a few years ago. It wasn't cheap, but as I say, when you pick up these unusual lamps, you are expected to perhaps pay a little for them. This one's in working order, not demonstrating it being used. I believe it's better to, with this type of lamp, is to not to keep turning it on and showing what it looks like, but rather a description should suffice, hopefully. Let's have a closer look. As you can see, it has a tungsten filament which is tapped part of the way around. The filament is tapped, so you've got 3 connections to the filament. The reason for this: they're beautifully made. We've got the arc tube, mercury vapour tube. I believe the electrodes are doped with thorium. I might be wrong there, which is slightly radioactive. It obviously does the job. And the idea is, when you first plug the lamp in, which requires no ballasts or chokes, just a supply of 230 volts. You can see they've got the voltage on the lamp. It shows up 230 volt, 300 watts. And on the other side of the lamp, you've got the name Siemens. Now this is the English Siemens, the company run by the Siemens Brothers at Woolwich. Although these lamps were, I believe, made in their Preston factory. There's the name Sieray, and underneath it's got type. I'll read it out rather than that. It's MAT/V, made in England, and they're a dual mercury blended lamp. Now looking a bit closer inside, as I said, the filament has been self-tapped. There's the tapping wire, as you can see. It connects part of the filament up. The ends of the filaments are the 2 wires coming in there. And on initial switch on, the whole filament lights up, and then as it heats up, got another little arrangement down here. This is the wire that goes to the filament tapping, and then under normal conditions this is not connected. I can show it a bit better. There's the bimetallic strip showing in the off position. It's not making contact. You've got a glass bead there which acts as an insulator. So under switch on, this is open circuit. But as the tube strikes and warms up, The bimetallic strip makes contact and extends the voltage to the centre tap of that filament, and you only use a part of the filament. This is all to do with the construction of the lamp, which was quite in its day quite a clever construction, and it will then run with the filament being used as a ballast, and your mercury arc tube lights up at full brilliance. If you look carefully, you can probably see on the side of the glass little beads of mercury. So yeah, these are an unusual lamp, and if you can get a hold of them, they are rare. And well, I was very lucky to actually get this. And I thought it was about time I showed more lamps. I've been showing telephones, the plants also today, prompted by the horrible cold weather. It is cold. And mentioned the cap. It's a GES cap, Goliath Edison screw, or in America it would be called Mogul. It's the largest of the screw caps made. And recapping, this would connect up to the main supply without ballast or anything like that, because it's all self-contained in the filament. I believe this could be one of the first, if not the first, type of ballast lamp manufactured. The date, this was invented 1935, so it's a few years ago. And I think that's more or less it. Any questions, please ask. As I say, these more information can be looked up on Google, and perhaps one of the lighting forums. I know there has been pictures of this, of this type of lamp, a light, which is quite unique. But I said before, when you have a lamp of this sort of calibre, it's best not to light it. You can see the filament is intact and it's all ready to go, but no, I still wouldn't light it. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll pop this up on YouTube. I thought it was about time I put another lamp up. So once again, thanks again for watching, and this is the Siemens Sieray self-ballasted mercury vapour lamp, manufactured 1935. Thanks again for watching. Thank you.